St. Augustine, Florida, has a unique place in history and the Catholic Church.
St. Augustine is a surprise. There's so much rich, layered history here.
And the city itself is just beautiful. The weather is great, the surf and the sand. St. Augustine is the oldest, the most historic. The time depth here is unrivaled anywhere in North America.
Due to the evangelization efforts of the early missionaries, the Catholic Church has provided us with many firsts.
The first Thanksgiving, the first school, the first hospitals, the oldest street in the nation. And I think what makes St. Augustine unique is that the people that live here love the history and want to do what they can to protect it.
I grew up here in St. Augustine, born and raised. I have always been enamored by the history of this place.
On September 8, 1565, Captain General Don Pedro Menendez de Aviles, Admiral of the Spanish Fleet, stepped ashore on the site known today as Mission Nombre de Dios. Kneeling and kissing the cross carried by Father Francisco Lopez, Menendez swore allegiance to God and King and proclaimed the place St. Augustine.
St. Augustine is the oldest continuously occupied European settlement in all of North America, north of Mexico. September 8th of 1565, there was a formal mass and a feast of Thanksgiving held between the Spanish and the Native Americans. And 1565 truly was when the Christian Church gained a firm foothold in what is now the United States, and it has persisted ever since.
There's nothing like standing on the grounds of the mission and looking at that 208-foot great cross, the beacon of faith, and realize that that's where Catholic Christianity was firmly planted in these United States.
No history of the Diocese of St. Augustine can be told without acknowledging the Sisters of St. Joseph.
They truly are a treasure in this town. The men and women religious who have come through this area, who in many respects are still represented by the Sisters of St. Joseph in this community, are a great part of the story of Catholic St. Augustine.
The Cathedral Basilica of St. Augustine is home to the first Catholic parish in America. Recently, the cathedral underwent an extensive renovation.
I like to say that even if you're not Catholic, there's a pride of place of having a cathedral in your hometown, and a cathedral that can mark its history as being home of America's first parish. It's a great feather in our cap, and it puts a smile on people's faces when they bring in their visitors, non-Catholic, and say, look what we've got here in our little small town. St. Augustine is really a tapestry.
The small town celebrates big this year with the 450th tribute, a feast for all of the senses.
It's very romantic. There's a lot of emotional tugs that are going on here when people visit. I love just being a fly on the wall and watching our visitors as they experience some of these emotions, because some of the things that you would just never think of as a marketer are really what make this a special experience and someplace people want to come back to.
St. Augustine has something for everyone. Come commemorate 450 years. Join us Labor Day weekend and enjoy street festivals, Spanish music, and dance performances. A historical landing reenactment at Mission Nombre de Dios, and a commemorative Mass of Thanksgiving at the Cathedral Basilica. Honoring our past and celebrating our future.